Blind golf, never heard of it? It exists, and the world champion is from right here in San Diego.
Kyle's up next with sports, and you'll meet this extraordinary golf champion next.
And now, News 8 Sports. Here's Kyle Kreska.
You hear about athletes overcoming all sorts of hurdles. This is a new one for me.
I agree, and we heard about the story. We were pretty amazed, especially the attitude of this young man, where he's been and where he's come, and you're about to meet him right now. If you're having one of those days or maybe one of those weeks, then we're about to provide you with a little bit of perspective. Jeremy Poincenot was an ordinary 19-year-old until one day he lost his vision. And then, as he tells us, he developed a bad attitude. But he eventually overcame both of those, and this aspiring golfer suddenly became a world champion golfer. Here's his story, John Howard.
I don't care if I ever get my vision back. I'm okay being legally blind the rest of my life. If you would have told me I would say that 4 years ago, I'd think you're crazy.
4 years ago, Jeremy Poincenot had 20/20 vision.
And during my sophomore year of college, I noticed my vision was a little blurry. I had to squint to read something, and for me, that was abnormal.
Within 2 months, Jeremy was legally blind with no central vision.
I compare my vision to a donut. It's kind of like I have the donut part, the top, the side, the bottom, but I don't have the middle. It's completely blurred out.
Growing up, Jeremy played golf with his dad on a weekly basis.
Half a yard left. Good.
After he lost his sight,
Very nice.
his mother found out about the United States Blind Golf Association, and his dad became his coach, caddy, and guide.
I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think you could really have blind golf. I thought that was a joke.
But it was no joke, and 2 years later, Jeremy won the Blind World Championship. He is also a two-time national champ.
It's not me winning these tournaments, it's my dad and I, so it's really a team sport.
Jeremy's condition is hereditary, and there is no cure.
I went through the depression phase and was tough. I was devastated of why me. I thought why me a lot, and what did I do wrong to deserve this? So it was a tough situation.
In the same way it didn't take long for Jeremy to lose his sight, it also didn't take long for him to have an attitude adjustment.
We're lucky that Jeremy, after a month or two, reacted very positively and started to see the brighter side of the picture, and so it makes it much easier for me.
After sulking about it for a while, I realized that it wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping the people around me, my family, my friends.
Jeremy is now a motivational speaker, telling his story and encouraging others to overcome challenges in their lives.
I'm happier now at 22, legally blind, than I was at 19, fully sighted.
Jeremy is one of those special persons who found his vision after losing his sight. John Howard, News 8.
Pretty amazing. If you're curious, he's a 9 handicap.
Wow.
And things like this you never go through alone. And with the help of his fraternity brothers at Sigma Phi Epsilon, they got on board. They started helping him with school, walking him to class, taking notes, enrolling in the same classes with him to help. And guess what? He's going to graduate in May with a degree in business.
And a great attitude, too.
That's something?
Yeah.
That's a great postscript. Thanks,
Thanks,
Kyle.
Kyle.